All right, for breakfast today, we're having the same thing that we had yesterday, which is exactly what is on here. This is what I had yesterday, but starting off with lunch, I cut off the breakfast because it's what I'm having today. 125 grams of rolled oats, one pack of instant oats, the brown sugar and maple, and 2 scoops of whey protein, gold standard, vanilla flavored. But I wanted to go over yesterday's craziness. Because I didn't have food at home, or I didn't eat at home, right? I ate at home for dinner, and then obviously in the morning I had that one to go. But I had lunch at work, and this is what I ordered from Chick-fil-A. And these are the macros that I had for the entire day. So I still met my macros for the most part, and I was able to go around, my ground beef and rice and cheese meal, and still meet the macros. So I had the 8 grilled nuggets. I had one small mac and cheese for the fats, one diet lemonade for flavor, for the glycogen. Let's say for the glycogen, for the very low stevia count, and then one regular chicken sandwich. No sauces. I think I had the buffalo sauce. I didn't even finish that. So that's 400, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was about a 900 calorie meal right there. And then for dinner, I put this one on here because I had this for lunch, but it was way after lunch. It was probably like about 3 or 4 on my way out of work. So I had that, and then once I got home, I made 60 grams of rice and 6 ounces of this turkey breast that I have left over from like 2 weeks ago. I hadn't opened it yet, so I just kind of started munching on it yesterday, and that put me at 2,200 calories, almost 2,300, which is my goal. 165 grams of protein. You can never go wrong with going over on protein. 250 grams of carbs and 62 and a half grams of fat. So I didn't finish this one off because the fats, I didn't get all the way to 65 because I did have some extra chips before and after. Before dinner, after lunch. So I had a couple chocolates, I will admit. So, the carbs obviously went up a little bit, but they're like tiny chocolates, so it didn't add that much. It wasn't significant enough for me to want to add it on here, but the carbs I probably went up maybe 3, 4 grams. And then the fats, I probably went to 66, 67 grams of fats. Just because they weren't huge chocolates, and I didn't eat anything else other than that. So kind of, guesstimating, but it wasn't big enough to make me like freak out or gain 5 pounds overnight or anything. So I think we're good. But this is just so you guys can see, if you guys do end up having to scramble and get fast food, and then obviously later in the evening you can have this at home. So just a quick note for you guys, even if you don't have your regularly scheduled food for throughout the day, or even miss a couple meals that you don't necessarily miss it, but you eat them differently, have different food, you can still make up for it later. So I'll see you guys later, and I'll keep finishing this goop.